Hello, this is a vlog from the 5th to 7th of January. I know it's taken me an age to get it out, but, you know, here we are. I start with brushing my teeth, of course, and then realise that my toothbrush is dying in my mouth, which is beautiful. I wet my eyes and wipe away the crust. I wash my face with a face wash I'm convinced that my housemates are also using. And I hate that for me, I'm not gonna lie. I believe Sam was up pretty early this morning. Sometimes he has quite early starts. So it means that I'm up, which is great because I really struggle to get out of bed. I'm back in the room. This is me turning on my fan heater, my absolute prized possession, my love. I get my lenses in and usually pull some hair off of them because I'm not too great with changing the solution. Sorry about it. Then I spray my face because I was taught by my friend Micah that this is the best thing. In order for something to actually moisturise, it needs to be damp in the beginning. So that really upped my game. Next comes eye cream because I've been got by the fear of ageing. No, I mean, actually that's fine. Ageing is a privilege. I brush my hair out and it hurts, and then I decide I am not leaving the house today. So I'm putting on my little snooty balaclava thing, which I absolutely love. Not loving this hair though, so there I am clipping it back. The hood goes over. I always feel like I have to do that stuff first before like going ahead and doing anything, but now that I've done all that, I make my way to the kitchen. My house is massive. Yes, it's an old Victorian house though, so it's covered in mould and damp, hence the congestion. So it's not all roses. I'm anti-big light, so that goes off immediately. And then here is the chalkboard wall that we have. My housemates tend to use it a lot more than me, but there is our cleaning rotor if you're interested. This is my dinner from the night before. It was like a cabbage, potato, garlic, ginger, and I think miso in there as well. I've just gotten into cooking with miso. I could feel myself getting ill, so that's that. Then this is me grabbing my lemons, and then scoping out my favourite little glass, which is the red one. I got this at a charity shop, £3.50, one of my best finds ever. I think it's so ridiculous and cute and whimsical. Here I thought the net wasn't open, so I was about ready to tack into it. Get rolling. Get it all juicy. Use your bread knife. Cut it directly on the countertop. Squeeze it out. Get every last drop you can. And then the rind goes into a mug so that I can make some ginger and lemon tea. I choose my favourite saucepan from the millions that hung up, and this is my favourite. It has a slight lip, which means that when you pour it doesn't drip. I hate stuff from the kettle because it tastes lime scaly, so I'm putting it directly on the pan, old school. Then I'm getting my stuff ready for this bloody TikTok. Yes, I succumbed to it. This shot, like a health shot, olive oil, lemon. I need a clean spoon for that, so of course I grabbed the last one there from the cupboard with no door. It's 1 tablespoon of oil, some cayenne pepper, and some lemon juice. I'm not doing this shot anymore. This was just a stim for the first 2 weeks. In goes the cayenne pepper. I think you can do this at your own discretion. I'm a little wimp, so give it a little stir. Pick out the lemon pips, and then deep breath, psych yourself up. Down the hatch it goes. Don't be a big baby. Chase with water because it turns out you are a big baby, and that's okay. Then I got some ginger, my last little nubbin of ginger, in the hopes that this will save my throat. So that goes straight in the glass while my water's boiling. And then because it's so cold in my house, my honey has done that thing, solidified, separated. So I boil it for a little bit in the water. Chuck some in. I've got some leftover water, so that's going up with me so I can refill. I get to my room and I air that motherfucker out because it is so mouldy in this room. I refill my water, ready for the day. And then it's time to tidy my desk. Kind of hate doing this, so instead I reward myself with a sip for my hard work. And then I chuck everything on my bed. This clip makes me laugh because you can definitely see my dyspraxia in it. I am diagnosed, but there's no cure, so there we go. Knocking things and burning myself. On goes my little lip balm. This is the Dr. Organic aloe vera one. Very nice, highly recommend. Then I've got my little pin case that my nanny got me where I keep my vitamins, which of course I'm also not taking because demand avoidance, and if I feel like I have to do it, I don't do it. Then I turned my laptop on in this really specific way that the man I sent it to told me to. It packed it in, but he did get it back on for 50 quid. I cross out my fun tabs. I bring my heater, my dear, dear heater, close to my little tootsies. I close the window slightly, but obviously got to have it a little bit open. Here I'm starting work at 20 to 9. Who am I? Taking out my clips because that shit hurts with my headphones on top. And then I get down to tippy typing. I was writing my book at this point. I guess I've been doing it for an hour. And my tea is done. So I go down for breakfast. Baked beans have my heart. I love baked beans. I know the Americans hate them. But I would die for a tin of baked beans. Not cold though. Here is the demonstration of the lip. See how it's not, it's not dripping extra. Anyway, how gorgeous. I sit in solitude. I do kind of like mornings by myself. I do spend a lot of time with my boyfriend, which is lovely, but then the days that I get, I just have a nice slow morning, some water. Oh, and then I have a cry, because I feel like a failure, and I'm in my 20s trying to be a freelancer, so that's the way of the world. Then this is me getting ready, also crying, because my plans changed. My boyfriend was ill, so I had to go to his, and I don't do very well with change of routine. It does overwhelm me, neurodivergence. It's not that I'm not happy to see him. Look at me, I'm out, and I'm fine with it. But yes, getting there was an ordeal in my silly brain. He was taking a couple of days off work because he felt ill, and he decided that he wanted to paint me. Wow. So, yep, here's the beginning process.
Pixar bear.
It looks good. He's so talented. What the fuck? This is the next morning, him sprinkling chives, which he's obsessed with, on the tofu scramble, because veganuary. Here it is in progress, looking very good. Here's him sitting doing... I really can't believe that someone wants to paint me. Here's a self-portrait he did a few years ago, and then the man himself. Then we have some pudding, well, what he considers pudding, apple, vegan yogurt, and then the addition of peanuts, which you can see here I did get on board with. And I didn't hate, so that was weird. But good. Pretty good if you want to try.
You should not be documenting this. This is X-rated.
The night before we bought a massive box of reject potatoes from Lidl, so here's us making breakfast with them.
It's the fucking...
Then some peep show while I did some editing on my book, which is out now, by the way, link in bio. And here's Sam finishing off his painting. Here's the finished thing. Oh my god. I love this man with everything. Finally, we packed up, left his, and took the box of potatoes home in the cold. Goodbye.